What's up, guys? It's me, the AOLE Double X here to give you my review of the movie Warcraft. I actually got a chance to see it with a couple of buddies. Thought it was, nah. I mean, let me just say that I am not the biggest Warcraft fan. So, but the fact that I respect what Warcraft has done, and I think it's just a pretty solid thing, like as far as movie goes. For sure, I think for fans, a lot of people will appreciate this movie and all out just enjoy the hell out of the movie. I thought it was a solid ass movie. I think for a guy who doesn't even know anything about Warcraft. And I'll say this: it does have a lot of problems. It does have a lot of problems, but I want to get to some of the good first before I sneak into the bad. For starter, I don't know if I'm gonna do spoilers so far, so just I'm pretty sure in the title I'll say spoilers and non-spoilers, but I'll try to keep it spoiler free as possible because I actually do want people to see it and try to check it out for themselves before they go out and agree with like the critics. A lot of people are just going really bad. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 29%. Clever Movies gave it a star and a half. I don't think it was that bad, honestly. But by far the best thing about this movie were of course the orcs, particularly with Dorotan played by Toby Kebbell. He was honestly the highlight of the whole movie. You understand his story, and you see why he's there. And mainly the story for you guys have seen it already in the trailer. The orcs are trying to team up with the humans, so they could stop the main bad guy, which is Gul'dan, played by Daniel Wu. I thought it was alright. It's pretty straightforward story, but it worked perfectly. And for a movie with the story being teaming up with orcs and and humans, it focused less on that and just kind of like worked on a lot of just boring pacing. And for me, I thought that the orcs, if it was just a movie with orcs, honestly, that movie would have been top notch for sure. But for me, the human characters really drag the movie down. Let's see, we got King Lane, uh, Rain, I think it is. He's played by Dominic Cooper. I really didn't care for this character as much, so there is that. And then we got Anduin Lothar, played by Travis Fimmel, who I think was a solid actor for this movie. I just don't think that he wasn't like the best thing of the movie. Like I said already, the orcs were the best thing of this movie. And yeah, for me, I thought it was just like let down for most of the human characters. So with a movie called Warcraft, and it also a big problem with the movie, with a lot of people not knowing what the hell is Warcraft. It would have been better if they kind of like tell you a little bit about what Warcraft is before you kind of like assume everything's just there for you. Kind of like with Star Wars, The Force Awakens. A lot of people didn't know anything about Star Wars. Some people were brand new to the franchise, but it gave you like some development to know kind of what is Star Wars before get in on board with it. Which is, I think it would have been cool if Warcraft did that. I think that would have been the amazing story. And for me, another problem for me was Paula Patton. And nothing against her. She did a terrific job playing Garona. But the love story with her is just, I didn't like it. Well, would have worked for me, kind of make her a badass character, and kind of like make her stand on her own, almost like a Wonder Woman or a Captain Marvel, a Black Widow, or something like that. And maybe that would work better. Aside from that, just overall, I think it was just kind of like mediocre. And one of the biggest problems for me was the pacing of this movie. It was just going super slow, just downright just slow as hell. I think that's what really like was a problem with the movie. And if it was like slightly faster and less development, I think it would have been worth good. Like show us a little bit of what Warcraft is, and then continue the story from there on. Don't have to like do the story stop, do the story stop. I wanted the story to keep going, and I tried to do that, but it really slow, like I said. And I think overall, this movie could have been a lot better. I still enjoyed watching it for a guy who is not a Warcraft fan. If you're a Warcraft fan, this is definitely your movie. And will they have a sequel? I hope so. Maybe we'll see more of the world of Warcraft. For me, I'm gonna give it a B minus. It is like a 6 out of 10 for me, 7 out of 10. It's a solid rating for this movie. So I definitely recommend it for you if you're a diehard Warcraft fan. If you're not a Warcraft fan like me, maybe check it out just to see what you think about it before you jump the bandwagon of not liking it. I thought it was an okay movie. You guys might not agree with me, but we all got different opinions. Let me know down below what you guys thought about this movie. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It's me, the AO Lead Double X. And until then, I'm out.